Hello, and welcome to My World Lens channel. These videos will teach you how to capture the world through your own lens. Now, in this episode, I will discuss and show you different types of camera shots. These camera shots can be used for photography and filmmaking. The camera shots we will be exploring in this video can be seen here. They are the extreme wide shot, the wide shot, the medium full shot, the cowboy shot, the medium shot, the medium close-up shot, the close-up shot, and the extreme close-up shot. Now, starting off, the extreme wide shot is a shot used to show what surrounds the subject of the photo. In this case, the subject is the guy with the dark hair. Let's call him Joe. In this shot, Joe is barely visible. The shot is made to show or establish a background depending on why you're taking the photo. This shot should be very zoomed out from the subject so you can see everything surrounding him. Moving on to the next shot, the wide shot. It is more zoomed in than the extreme wide shot while still showing the background and the subject, Joe. This shot is close enough to be able to see Joe's whole body within the frame and has enough space behind him to show the background, things surrounding him. In this case, that is the trees and animals. As you can see, we can see Joe's whole body, but you can also make out his face. If we zoom in even more, we get the medium full shot. This shot cuts off right before Joe's knees and is used to frame him as the subject while still showing a bit of the background around him. But this shot focuses more on Joe than it does the background, kind of like giving them an equal balance. If we zoom in even more, we get the cowboy shot. This shot shows above Joe's knees around the mid-thigh area, just below the hip. This type of camera shot's name derives from it being used in Western films, where filmmakers would shoot the subject's face and the gun slung around their waist in the same shot. This camera shot shows Joe and some of the background, but as you can see, that waist area is still very visible. If we bring in the camera frame even more, we get the medium shot. This shot shows the subject from the waist up. This shot is used to show both the subject and their surroundings in equal measure because they are both equally shown in the camera shot, giving them like an equal amount of importance in this photograph. Okay, so I know I've been saying this a lot, but if you zoom in even more, you get the medium close-up shot. This shot frames the subject from just above the head. This shot is seen as a neutral shot and is usually used to capture the subject's facial expressions and body language. While Joe can't really move and his face doesn't really change, you can imagine it. And as you can see, some of the background is still captured in this shot. This shot could also be used for a headshot, kind of like a business photo that you would put on like a website or a resume or a passport type photo. Okay, so if we zoom in even more, we get the close-up shot, which is used by photographers and filmmakers to show a subject or object in greater detail to the viewer, the person looking at the photo or the frame, and so forth. This shot should be zoomed in and look at the subject from their shoulders up. Okay, now, I know I've been saying this a lot, but if we bring the frame even closer or zoom in even more, we wind up with the extreme close-up shot. This shot frames the subject very closely, often so much so that the outer proportions of the subject are cut off by the edges of the frame. This shot could shoot only the top half of the subject's face, like it does to Joe, or how it's usually used is to show a specific proportion of the body, but could go even closer to show the subject's like mouth or eye. In this shot, you capture hardly no background or a little background in the frame because most of it is covered by the subject. Now let's move on to camera positioning. Pretend the camera looks like this, but since I'm using open source free Canva for all intensive purposes, we have to use this camera because it points the way we want it to go. Now let's start from the top. If the camera points here, you will get an eye level shot. If you move the camera down a bit, you will get a shoulder level shot. Move it down more, you'll get a hip level shot. Move it down more, you'll get a knee level shot. Move it down more, you will get a ground level shot. And finally, If you move it over Joe's head, you will get an overhead shot. These are some of the different camera levels you can do by moving the camera up and down the subject. Now that's all for our video on camera shots. I hope you take this information with you, and I hope you're inspired to create your own amazing photos with your own perspectives and own camera shots. I hope you will also stay tuned for our next episode from My World Lens videos. And before you go, just remember to have fun in taking your photos.